Here are the spooktacular cookies that we're going to be making today. See how I said spooktacular instead of spectacular? Okay, moving on. So, a lot of people don't know this, but you have to use a specific cookie dough to make shaped cookies like these. And that cookie dough is sugar cookie dough. And that's what we're using today. I got this recipe from sallysbakingaddiction.com. If you've never seen her, do check her out. And I love this recipe because the cookies turn out in the perfect shape. There are some tips and tricks that she goes over, which I will be showing you today, so that you get the perfect cookie dough shape. Okay, so if you use a different kind of cookie dough, basically some people just use any cookie dough and they think if you cut it out in that shape, it's gonna bake in that shape. No, it's gonna turn into a glob or a circle and you're not gonna get these beautiful cookies as you see here. So we're gonna be going over all of that. Let's get started. I've got here 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and to this I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt, but you can use any salt that you would like. And I'm also using half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm gonna place that into my all-purpose flour, and I already sifted it, and I'm just gonna give that a little mix. The next step is to take 1 1/2 sticks of unsalted butter, or 3/4 of a cup of butter, and it's going to be room temperature. And to this I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of granulated white sugar. And we're going to cream this together with a mixer. Next, I'm going to add 1 egg room temperature. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add half a teaspoon of almond extract. And we're going to mix that up. Don't forget to scrape the sides of your bowl. Make sure everything gets mixed in really well. Now I'm going to add my flour mixture. I'm going to mix on low. So here's my cookie dough all mixed up. I'm actually just going to take it out like this. It should be one uniform consistency, just like that. And it kind of feels like Play-Doh. It doesn't stick at all. Totally clean. Okay, so this is ready, and we're gonna go ahead and divide it in 2 and roll it out. I've got some parchment paper here. I recommend using parchment paper. And then I'm gonna show you a really neat trick. This is how I do it. If you are like me and you have a hard time rolling out your cookie dough super flat, exactly 1/4 of an inch thick, and all of that, well, I have a really hard time with it. But here's my little trick that cost me, I don't know, just a few cents. This is like the lollipop little skewer sticks. You can buy these anywhere. I got these at Walmart. But anyway, I got these in the baking section, and I put these on the sides here. And this is gonna help me roll it out exactly 1/4 of an inch thick all the way across. So I'm gonna start rolling out here. And so my little sticks here on the sides are gonna make sure that my cookie dough is leveled and flat so that the cookies bake evenly and look evenly, and when we decorate them, they're gonna be super even. All right, it's already super flat and exactly 1/4 of an inch, and I'm gonna put this on a baking sheet, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator to harden up about 3 or 4 hours, and then we'll be back to cut them out. I actually only left it in the fridge for 2 hours. That was plenty. I'm taking off the cling wrap. I like to cover it up just so that the cookie dough doesn't dry up or anything falls on it. So you can leave it overnight, or you can leave it as little as 1 hour. You just want your dough to be very firm. I'm using a little pumpkin cookie cutter right now. As I cut it out, I run my finger over it just so that I get nice, crisp, clean edges, and then you can pop it out easily. Remember, the dough is really hard right now, so it makes it really easy to work with. I'm going to quickly cut out the rest of the shape, and it's extremely easy to work with. Now, once you cut out all of your little cookie shapes, you want to have your oven preheated already to pop in the oven, because you don't want your cookie dough to start melting. You want them to go into the oven cold, and then you want them to bake in the oven as quickly as possible as soon as you cut them out. The rest of this dough, I'm going to re-roll it out. Now, I do apologize, I was working with kids, so it made it a little bit more difficult. This is actually the only shot I got of the cookies out of the oven. At this stage, they are completely cold, and we did decorate with cookie icing that I just bought from the store. These were a lot of fun. Kids love them. You can get really creative with your decorations. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, and enjoy. Thanks for watching.